Growing up, I went to church with my grandparents. My dad wasn't in the picture, he was an alcoholic, but I was your ideal Christian kid. Like, I always went to church, always was answering every question in Sunday school. But then Mom got married again when I was 9 years old. But as I got into middle school, I was the new kid in middle school. Got bullied a ton. My parents had begun to fight and I felt like I had to take sides. So when I went into high school, I started hanging out with a bunch of seniors and older students, and one had started to take interest in me. So I started dating him, thought everything was great, I wasn't getting picked on anymore. But him and his friend had decided to lure me to their house one evening, and at that point they had gang raped me. I just felt lost and lonely. I didn't feel like I could tell anyone, so I just took it out on me. I blamed God, started departing from that, and I turned to self-harm. So that went on for years without me telling anyone. And then I went on to college and I was like, I can just reinvent myself, pretend like nothing happened. I made a really close friend and she had started to notice things and ask questions. So I finally started to open up to her and I thought, okay, this is going good. So I opened up to a few more people, but not everyone was accepting. So I had people blame me for the rape. And so I started closing off more and more until thoughts of suicide started coming into my mind. Because I didn't care about my life anymore. I took a bunch of pills one evening and some chemicals and just decided to end it. And I was just done with life. I fell asleep that night and figured this is the end. And the next morning I woke up. I took time off of college, went to a recovery home for about 6 months, and at that point I really started to learn who I was and what my identity was. I was able to place that back in Christ and put the blame back where it belonged. I just came out with a joy that I had never experienced before, and a voice. I went on now to open a Christian residential recovery home called Kairos Hope. And at that place we take in young women that are hurting and lost and don't know where to turn, and we help them from that situation get to a stable ground.